Hey guys, Jason Osborne here with JasonOsborneOnline.com. So I'm just going to move this back a little bit. Hopefully that's a little bit better for you. Hey, anyway, just wanted to make this video for you today and really just to kind of hopefully help you out. Really kind of the subject that I want to talk about is this. How do you overcome those challenging days? All right, I want to give you 2 tips. All right, so stick around for that. But do you have those challenging days? I think it's kind of a rhetorical question to ask, really, because look, everybody does. And I think it's important to realize that, because oftentimes we can get very insular and think, oh, it's just me. I'm just having those tough days. No one else has those tough days. But the reality is everybody has those tough days, all right? The biggest names in network marketing have those tough days. You just have them, right? It's part of life. It's what happens. You just have challenging days, all right? So first of all, you're not alone, all right? Everyone has them. I have them. Everyone has them, all right? So I want to give you 2 tips, though. Something that I look at and ask myself these 2 questions to really help me get back to focus, like really where am I going? Why am I doing this? And not allow the challenge of those days to overrule or challenge, or not challenge me, but to dictate my actions, but for me to ask more empowering questions to myself that allow me to take a hold of that challenging day. Okay, so here's the 2 questions. The first one is this. Remember, okay, what your reason why is. Ask yourself, why? Why am I doing this? All right. Why am I doing this? Why did I start doing this in the first place? And if you didn't start with a really strong reason why, then I would suggest to figure out what that is. And sometimes you have to dig fairly deep. Whenever I ask this question to people in my downline, why are you wanting to start this business? Sometimes it's a big, massive challenge for them to really tell me why, and oftentimes the reason why it's such a big challenge is no one's ever asked them that before, or they might feel a little bit embarrassed and think, oh man, it's quite a personal thing. I think, what if he laughs? I'm afraid of what people might think. But why are you doing this business? Why did you start? Is it financial? Is it because of your family? Is it to have more time? Why? Okay, so go back to your reason why. Why did you start this business? And let that why enthuse you again. All right, and let it motivate you again, and realize that, you know what? Okay, today's a tough day, but this is why I'm doing it, which leads on to the second question I asked, right? Number 2, you need to ask yourself, what is the alternative? What's the alternative? Ooh, start thinking about that one. What's the alternative? Is it going back? Is it staying right where you are? Is it never having the things that you really want in life and settling? Is it to live a comfortably miserable life? What's the alternative? If you don't do what you need to do right now, no matter what the challenge, what's the alternative? What else are you going to do? All right? And that one question alone oftentimes goes, man, there is nothing else. I've got to make this work. I have to make this work. And it will allow you to overcome those challenges and say, look, okay, the challenge might be now, it might be for a week. Who knows? It could be for 6 months, but I'm willing to go through that challenge because there is no alternative. I am not going to live my life the way that it is right now. I'm not going to keep living a miserable life, and maybe you don't live a miserable life, but maybe you say, I'm not going to live just settling for where I am right now, because I know that there's so much more in me to be able to do and accomplish. So what's the alternative? Ask those 2 questions. What's my reason why? Go back to that. Let that motivate you again. Number 2, what's the alternative? And realize that what you're doing right now will help you achieve everything you want to do in your life. So hey, hopefully that's helped you out. If it has, like the video, share it around, and make sure you stop by JasonOsborneOnline.com for some more great information on helping you build your network marketing business. Hey, until next time, you do have greatness on the inside of you, and I will chat to you later. See you. Bye-bye.